Welcome back. It is episode 3 of the RHON Roundup, and I know you can't wait to talk about this episode's drama. Let's get into it. So this episode was called Birds of a Feather Ride Together, and part of me was hoping that it meant motorcycles would be involved, but really meant they are going to ride and die against one. Let's just get into it. This episode let us see a lot more of the cast members, find out a lot about their lives and their personal situations, and we start the episode off with Sonal, who is planning a declutter party. I didn't think these women had anything to declutter, but boy, is therapy necessary for this squad. Anyway, Sonal's party is interesting. I will give her this. Last time I told you guys that I find her the most boring, but now I just find her the most, oh, can somebody take care of this little bird? She's so... And the other thing I will say for Sonal is that she's always drop dead gorgeous in her confessionals. Whoever is styling her for her confessionals outfit deserves a raise, deserves all the money. But I also really want to know what this generali thing is about. What does she mean? What is this Simba generali whatever? I didn't care enough to go and find out, but well, it is what it is. Comment down below if you know what it's all about. Give us the tea. The other thing that came out is that when Susan and Sonal get together, Susan really brings out like the joy and excitement out of Sonal. I like them two as a pair. They're supposed to be best friends. I don't believe it for a second though, although I think they are best friends in the show, which is cute. I loved it for them. Susan wanted to bring out the tea about what Minne was wearing for the safari rally. I mean, we all saw it. That outfit was not, I mean, what the hell did Fa for both Vera and Minne have to do with the show? But I allowed it. However, if the girls got an outfit, let them outfit, okay? And we start seeing a theme here in the show where Minne is being called Ghetto. I don't know that I like that the girls keep ganging up on her for that. Once you have money, you have money. Whether I'm ghetto or not, I have money. We are both on the same table, okay? And besides, that's kind of why Minne is loved. We all see a little bit of us in her because she's the girl next door who kind of made it, right? And anyway, I don't know why they're throwing so much shade at Minne when Vera is just seated right there. I think the only reason she's not being come for is because maybe she's been famous longer or she's pregnant, so everybody's feeling a little dicey about saying some shit to her. I think that's because it's crazy to me that Dr. Maria came for Vera for being ghetto. Now everybody's coming for Minne for being ghetto. Dr. Maria is cancelled, but the rest of the squad isn't. Suspicious, don't you think? Then we move on to Lisa. Dr. Maria had the most dramatic entrances of this episode. Every scene she walked into, it was a dramatic one. It was like, calm down, girl. Lisa obviously like accepted her into the house. Dr. Maria had brought her white flowers. She accepted them, yes, but she was like, "Bitch, I will never invite you to anything ever again." Although even her excuse was dumb. However, they did mention that they didn't have each other's numbers. So that makes me wonder, did the producers stage that whole debacle? Did they leave out not telling them that Dr. Maria was not coming specifically so that it would rub the girls the wrong way? Or what was that about? Anyway, they finally exchanged numbers, so... Then we move on to Minne and Vera, who went shopping for baby clothes. Minne really tried to buy stuff for Vera's kids, but Vera was just like, don't buy me none of this ghetto stuff. But the store they were in, if you know that store, it's in Junction, it's for babies. That story. Maybe I'm the one who's broke. You want to kuongea. But you know, girl, if I have the Vera fan, it's not the one she had, but you know where it's from. our sponsors. So please, the funniest thing about that scene is Minne's impression of Susan. She's just like, hi, hi. That was a terrible rendition. Please just go watch it. If you haven't, it is hilarious. Minne is so funny to me. I love her. The only thing that I found a little dodgy, so the thing that makes me be like, okay guys, let's not take everything that happens here too seriously, is because everybody was getting delivered Sonal's invites at the most awkward places. Where did the rider find these guys in the store? Even when Lisa and Dr. Maria were together, their invites came when they were together. Where did they find them? Strange. But anyway, it's TV for TV's sake. Then we finally start seeing the girls in their own scenarios where they're being helped, where they're living their lives and doing their thing and interacting with their own friends. We start off with Lisa, where she tells us a bit about herself. She tells us about 2 of her exes. But I found her response to them a little cold, because she was just like, yeah, well, it's done, whatever. They'll never come back to my life. And you can tell that that's really her whole vibe. I don't know whether it's a British thing or a posh lady thing or whatever it is. I just know for a fact, if you ever cross this lady, you are never getting an invite back. But Lisa, call me for dinner one time. I don't know. You might find me enjoyable. Then we move on to Sonal, where she goes to see her Russian friend. And her I love her Russian friend because she was already just like, girl, you need to go to therapy. Why haven't you been? Why, who, what, where, why? And this is where we find out about Sonal's depression and anxiety. And my heart goes out to her. Suffering from depression and anxiety is a difficult thing. And if you are out there suffering from the same, please seek help, seek support. Let somebody put you in check. Let them be your accountability partner for getting some help. So we love that for Sonal. She's our mental health queen. She said it from the beginning, from episode 1, dancing is her therapy, meditation is her therapy. So, hey, we love to see a queen do it. Then we move on to Susan and her daughter, which they were so adorable, although hey, kumbe sisi ndio tuna struggle. Kumbe watu wanaendanga horse riding hivi. Wow. Anyway, they went for horse riding. I really love that conversation they had, because the way Susan talks to her daughter is kind of the way I talk to mine. So I was like, okay, I stand a parenting queen who's up for open communication, because she asked her daughter, like, how can I do better? Like, what is it that would help? What can I do for you to make you happier? And this is not to say that now you become your children's slave, but it is always good to get feedback, because parenting haina manual. So, hey, I also stand a parenting queen. And then the juice of the episode starts to trickle in. Was I right or was I not right? Dr. Maria is out. She met with Vera. She tried to do like a surprise blind date for her. And when she showed up, Vera was like, oh, hell no. She was like, if you disrespect me in public, that apology gonna be in public as well. I do understand why Dr. Maria wanted to go and talk to her first, and then maybe Vera should have insisted that she goes and apologizes in front of the other girls. But Vera was not having it. I think they all knew that she was on her way out and was not willing to engage on any level. And there it was. Although I kind of hate that the last scene of Dr. Maria in this show is that she was running after Vera. Now I take back, maybe she was intimidated by Vera. You know what I mean? Because why was she doing all of that? Then we finally get to Sonal's event, where it's decluttering. So it's an emotional declutter. It's a Minne got the idea that it was supposed to be a physical declutter. I don't know, but Minne had earlier called Susan and said that she was bringing the drama and bringing the shade and bringing the heat, which now I know why she was going to do that for Vera, because really she was intending on fighting with Dr. Maria, calling her two-faced and bringing her mirrors, which I don't know that metaphor landed. I don't know that it landed, Minne. I don't know, girl. But I see what she was trying to do, so, I mean, we'll allow it for now. But the whole problem, the whole drama for that whole event was that Minne came late. Not just late. Vera came late, yes. But Minne came 7 hours late. Girl, now you know you was wrong for that. You know you was wrong for that. Okay, let's not do that. So she showed up 7 hours late and without any explanation initially, but when she got there, she said she had lost her father-in-law, which, oh my God, hearts out to her and her husband and their family. Condolences, obviously. But Lisa was like, bitch, I don't care if the president died. You should have called. Okay? So Lisa was really not having it. But then Susan was really not having it. Because Susan was ready to defend her friend's party at whatever cost. So they got into a fight. And obviously we knew this fight between Minne and Susan was brewing. I told you Lisa has been pitting them against each other. Who knows what she tells them about each other behind the scenes. Though she did try to reach out to Minne when they went for that whole yoga thing. But really, you know, Lisa don't like Minne, but she loves Susan. And everybody was super against Minne because of how she dresses. Now, you know I like it when people show a little titty, a little something, something. Despite the fact that she was supposed to be mourning her father-in-law, I don't see what the problem was with, why is everybody on Minne's case about wearing short clothes? They're entertainers, they're on TV. If that's her vibe, that's her vibe. Why are they all up in her coochie for that? Minne, wear what you want. Nobody will dictate. And especially Vera. Like, Vera made a comment when they were shopping, and I was like, girl, you was asking questions? I think let's not throw stones in glass houses. The episode ends with all the girls fighting Minne. I think the only ally Minne has in the coming episode right now, as it stands, is Vera. As for everybody else is just like, can't do it, can't stand it, won't have it. That's it for this episode. Tell me what you think. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Do you agree with me? Do you not? Let's do it again and see what is happening in the next episode. I hope you're ready. This episode is sponsored by Sonal Bridal for all your gowns and accessories and jewelry. Girl, you see how they're doing me, right? And they hire out gowns. You can buy a gown, you can rent a gown. They have it all. It's your one-stop shop. If you're getting married, if you're going to a wedding, if you just want to be fabulous, Sonal Bridals is for you. Check them out on all their socials and give them support because they're supporting us so that we can entertain you. Thanks again for watching this episode. You know we love it when you come here. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn on that notification button. These days we are on time on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday an episode drops so that we're ready for the next episode on Showmax of the Real Housewives of Nairobi on Thursday. So do the needful, do the necessary. Let's discuss and get ready for the next episode. I love you all for watching. Follow me everywhere on the internet and see you next time.